Artisanal gold mining is widespread across much of Sudan. It is estimated that nearly 2 million Sudanese work as illegal gold miners across the country, out of a total population of 44 million, responsible for about 80% of the North African state's gold production. However, Sudan is one of the world's poorest countries, and mining remains a source of fast profits, attracting many.
المشكلة الكبيرة في إنه هذا التعدين يعم تقريبا كل ولايات السودان.
The problem with mining is that it's widespread across almost all of Sudan's states. There are more than 2 million artisanal miners, and the state unfortunately hasn't been able to manage this sector and could not stop its activity. This is because of gold fever, and gold is a precious and expensive metal. It pushed people to try to get the gold by any means.
Chemical contamination from artisanal gold extraction poses clear health dangers, which can cause birth defects and miscarriages. Awad Ali, a resident in the village of Banat in the north of Sudan, says his daughter was a very normal child until she turned 2.
When she turned 2 years old, we found out that she could not sit down. At first, I would lift her up, and when I put her on the bed, she would sit down. A while later, she became heavier, so she could not keep upright anymore. Even though her health appeared excellent, her body was dysfunctional.
Artisanal gold mining can also be damaging to the environment. Careless use of chemicals, especially mercury, and disposal of polluted water can threaten the availability of potable water, affecting the soil and destroying the food chain.
This, artisanal mining, has a very big impact on the soil and its use in many places, especially in agricultural areas, forests, and even in the desert. There is now a lot of destruction, huge physical destruction within the lands. We've got very large deep pits and large quantities of mining waste. Unfortunately, it is very hard to deal with all these pits from an environmental point of view. The actual treatment is very difficult.
Currently, there is a huge problem facing the residents of these places, and that's the presence of large quantities, thousands of tons of waste or mining residues among residential and agricultural areas.
Sudan is one of Africa's top gold producers, generating 30.3 tons of gold in the first half of 2021 alone, according to official figures, which do not include the artisanal output. The central bank puts Sudan's gold revenues in the first quarter of this year at $720 million, reflecting the official output. There is little effort from Sudan to enforce the country's mining laws, which bans artisanal miners from digging trenches beyond certain depths. Artisanal mining remains in high demand from big companies for this hot commodity. The small-scale and illegal mining will continue unless something is done.